Hello Oslo, I missed you and probably Inga is missing you too. Oh, it's so beautiful. We just arrived in Oslo and we just have 1 hour till our next train goes. And we actually got our seat reservations to the Lofoten, so we're pretty excited, and now we just gonna have a quick dip into the water. Just arrived at the Lofoten and we're gonna go up there to the mountain called Munkabu or so, and yeah, and we will wild camp. Yeah, it's called wild camp or roam. I think you could also say roam on top of there. So I'm really excited to set up the tent, and also with the ferry everything went well. If you don't have a car or anything, it's for free, so that was pretty nice. It was a 3-hour ride from Bordeaux to Lofoten. It reminds me a bit of Scotland and the Highlands, but now it's much greener. Oh. We have to go that way. And it's quite muddy here. I already dipped into some of it. Nee, ist nicht kalt, nur eklig. Okay, we haven't reached it yet, but it looks like maybe an hour more. It's so good to be in nature, and it's not too cold. In Scotland it was much colder, and it started raining, and I'm so excited to eat pasta and sleep in our tent. I hope we can do it, but I think the sun is going down at 12 p.m. so I think now it's about 7:30. So morning run. Wow, this is so impressive again. And maybe you can see in the back there's a bridge and a lake, and that's where we have to go. Wow, this mountain is really impressive. And the way from up there took us so long. It was so exhausting, but the bridge is coming closer. We made it to the bridge. We just crossed it in the back and I couldn't be more exhausted. I tell you that that hike was the most scary, muddy, wet and also long hike. I think we started at 3 a.m. because it was extremely cloudy in the morning at 3 p.m. and now I think it's 10 p.m. and we're just extremely hungry, but at least the sun is still we hitchhiked twice now, and now we're going to a camping place and we hope we can still get in because it's I think already after 11 p.m. Guys, we made it. It's 1:15 a.m. and we're making our chili. Good morning, Lofoten. What a view to start the day. And look at our private beach.
In Norway, it is very difficult to get into the psychology studies.
Hello, we just arrived in Stamsund and tonight we're going to stay at a hostel. We decided to not stay at the camping place from this morning because they didn't really have a supermarket close by, and we also want to go to Henningsvær in the next days, and this was on our way there, so it's really perfect. And we spontaneously called them this morning, so I hope they still have the bed open for us. Also here you can see Henningsvær, so our view from our tent, which like this time the spot is so small, we squeeze it into the spot, but yeah, it looks really nice. It's a free camping spot area again and the sun is setting slowly. We originally planned to go on hike there and sleep on the top, but since the first night on the mountain was quite windy and it's quite cloudy as well, we thought maybe it's better to stay here, and it's also raining tomorrow. But yeah, it's the perfect view to our next destination tomorrow. I think it's so pretty, like it really grows everywhere. I tell you, my legs still hurt so much from the hike down from the mountain Munkabu, yeah, that we did in the beginning. It was just honest, it was so exhausting. I think I already told that, but I'm glad that we did a bigger hike in the beginning, and now we also only have like 2 days left in the Lofoten, and yeah, we already have to kind of plan our route back home to Germany. And yeah, it's really a lot of planning during your during your interrail time as well. You should not underestimate the time that goes into thinking of which place you want to go, which route you want to take. You could obviously do that quite spontaneously, but if you want to make it as cheap as possible, we really try to look for Airbnbs, hostels and wild camping areas beforehand. So that's definitely time consuming, and we always try, when we're in the buses there's Wi-Fi, try to look for the next place we're going. And yeah, but still it's really fun. So I can still really recommend it. And also like Lofoten in general, it's so stunning. Let me introduce you to our squeezer. That's how we named it. You can basically just use the water. We just got it from the sea. I know it looks pretty disgusting.
Sea? No, a little. No, not even a lake.
Not a lake. I don't know what it is.
Called.
I don't know. It's a
emblem.
I blended in, but the water we used on the mountain was way better. But it feels quite nice to use this, because if you squeeze it through this, it gets cleaner. So we bought it in Germany at Basislager, if that helps. This looks like a Patagonia advertisement.
Hat so ein bisschen 90s Sportcharakter, weißt du?
Ja. Echo growing. Good morning. It's 7 AM and we're going home today. It's quite cloudy outside, so I hope the goodbye will be a bit easier. But today we're going to take the ferry back to Norway, and yeah, the next 2 days will be just full of traveling home. But yeah, we decided to not make a stop in a city because it was just too expensive, and yeah, it will be definitely exhausting, but we are also excited to be in our own homes today. But yeah, it was definitely really beautiful, beautiful interrail. Yeah. Thank you so much for following along our journey. I had so much fun editing the video clips and rewatching what we experienced. And yeah, let me know if you also already had an interrail, and I hope you're doing good, and I see you next time. Bye!